Something fun is happening in our world. Something I used to joke about would never happen in our world, but it's really happening. Our video for the song Bathed in Sunlight is officially up for a Grammy nomination. What that means is we're in the first round of voting. If we get through this round, then we officially get a Grammy nomination. It's not that hard to get into this round. I keep trying to play it down. Maybe that just tells a little bit more about me. It's still really cool. So if you're a voting member of the Grammys, and you want to vote for Bathed in Sunlight by Fort Atlantic for Best Video of the Year, wouldn't bother me at all. Will we get through? No, probably not. Is it cool? Yeah, absolutely it's cool. All right, so we're gonna get to the Q&A in a minute, but first we need some coffee. And also, I need you to understand how beautiful Portland is in the fall with blue skies. Look at this. Okay, let's answer some questions. Where are they? Rodrigo would like to know what my favorite soccer club is. That's a really great question. I know it's cool to be like, oh, I only watch Barcelona because of Messi, but I live in Portland. Whew, that's a tight one. And our team is the Timbers. And we're the Kings of Cascadia. And that's my dog barking. I sit in 221, row H. Come say hi. And we're gonna go all the way again this year. I hope, please. Next question is from Travis, and he asks two questions. What the future of Fort Atlantic looks like, and also, if I were gonna shoot a video for the song Shadow Shaker, what would it be like? Let me answer that last one first. I'm not gonna tell you, because I have an idea, and it's forming, and I've shot some test scenes, and it's pretty cool. The other question about the future of Fort Atlantic, that's a tough question. I wanna set myself up to be in a space where I can do whatever I want. Yeah, I don't know, but I do want to make sure that I keep myself creatively free. Success is not defined by numbers or money. Success is defined by freedom to chase whatever I want to chase. So these are two different questions, but they're the same question, if that makes sense. Kai and David, they both have asked about kind of the music before Fort Atlantic. Before Fort Atlantic, I was a touring songwriter under John Black. That music is not available online, and I'm considering making it available. I forgot about it. Thank you for reminding me. I should probably put that on Spotify or just on the streaming services. Yeah, so it was like a songwriter kind of thing, very Americana based, more in the vein of like a Steve Earle, or there were probably elements of Dylan and Bryan Adams and Americana kind of. That's what I was doing before Fort Atlantic, and whether or not it will become available online, I don't know. Tasha would like to know about the first instrument and how I got it. The first instrument I learned to play was a guitar, and it was actually this guitar. This is my dad's 77 PT 120. It currently has no strings because it needs some bridge work and it needs a new nut. Fully intend to fix this guitar up. I mean, it's in great shape still. This was the first guitar I learned. My dad taught me chords. I went for it, got into an electric guitar, and this is the first electric guitar I bought. This is a 92 Epiphone SG. I bought it at a pawn shop on Austell Road, and I love this guitar. This is actually my experiment guitar. I work on this one. I learned to set up guitars this way. I could talk for a long time about the guitars and instruments I have, and maybe one day I will, but for now, yeah. Okay, on to the next question. Comes from, shoot, I lost it. Oh, forward. Okay, Jim would like to know the meaning behind I Still Run. I Still Run is about a friend of mine who overdosed, and he was a part of this group of friends I had in high school. We were not bad kids at all. We were just mischievous, and so like we were knocking over porta potties and getting in the back of our friends' Caprice Classic and doing donuts in a cul-de-sac. I mean, that was the kind of stuff we did, and whether or not it was smart is, that's up for debate, but was it fun? Yeah. And I wanted to remember all of the fun things we did and all of the adventures we went on journeys we went on together, and I wanted to let him know that I'm still on that journey. Side note to that, one of our favorite bands was Sunny Day Real Estate. About a year and some change after Matthew passed away, I actually got to open for Jeremy Enoch of Sunny Day Real Estate, and I played that song because I just wanted to play that song for him, Matthew was one of the smartest and funniest people I knew, and it's really sad. I hope that if you're wrestling with any kind of addiction or substance abuse or anything like that, I hope and pray that you get some help, because people do care for you and love you deeply. So yeah, that's the meaning of I Still Run. Chris would like to know if there's going to be a vinyl release of Shadow Shaker, the new album. Yes, and there will also be a vinyl release of the first album. Nothing is concrete at the moment, and we have every intention to release them on vinyl and every intention to release them on cassette as well. It's expensive, to say the least. Okay, next question from Cutlass. I'm in a session. The Hardcore Band? I've never met him. Tell him I said hi and to vote for us in the Grammys. Matthew on Twitter would like to know, what are your favorite things about Portland? And have I ever had a latte from Never Coffee? Yes, I have been to Never Coffee. I love Never Coffee. Go get one of their crazy specialty drinks. Like, I had the Holy Grail, and it's such an interesting flavor profile thing with coffee. Like, I love drip coffee. I love espresso drinks. I love coffee in general. As you can see, I went and got something from our local shop, St. Simon. Never Coffee. The first question, though, Matthew asked was, what are my favorite things about Portland? There's just such a strong DIY mentality here. And it's, whether it's a pop-up restaurant, a house show, I mean, it's just a really conducive environment for creating. They love people who make things in their city and support it. And that's not, that's a blessing. That is a gift, man. Not many cities have that. So I would say that would be it. Like, there's a spirit here of people who just want to make something. Mark wants to know, what's your favorite Little Debbie treat? Nutty Buddies. No question about it. Jonah wants to know the chords to Bathed in Sunlight. Okay, hang on. Jonah, here we go. Ready? A. E is here at last. D. F sharp minor becomes the past. Back to E. D. F sharp minor. Then C sharp minor. Into the sky. Back to D. E. Like A. That's it. Just repeat it. Sorry it's taking me so long. I really am going to get chord charts up. This one comes from Mountain Girl 18. Did you always want to be a musician? No, I didn't always want to be a musician. I've always loved music, but I actually wanted to write for TV and film screenplays. I wanted a creative job. How about that? I knew I wanted a job in the to make things. Chris and Carnome, they want to know about Destiny. I play Destiny on the Xbox One. Should we raid? Carnome also asked, what is your favorite band that nobody listens to? Ford Atlantic? You know, with the internet, people know about all the bands, I feel like. It's kind of like there's no really hidden secrets. Here's just a couple of things I've really been enjoying lately. There's a guy named Alessandro Cortini, who is a modular synthesis artist. He just writes really beautiful. If you like Sigur Rós, like those kind of beautiful Sigur Rós things, he does this on a synthesis level. I've really enjoyed this song, Get in My Car, from the band Broncho. Okay, this question comes from Diego. What made you change your mind about releasing the album next year and opted for releasing it this way? That's a good question, and a very, very, very long story. It's hard to explain because I feel like I could get so like inside baseball on the music industry. But I just came down to the idea that we wanted to put something good in the world, and in a weird way, this album has become a big shadow over my creative and personal well-being. Okay, thank you for watching the Q&A. I would follow us on Instagram or, well, no, Instagram has completely messed up their feed. Twitter's How about this? Here's my phone number, 503-7. Anyway, follow us on other social platforms, and if there's like a button to say, please let me know when they say something, hit that button, because we're not the people who are gonna be like, OMG, look at this, and OMG, got coffee, or whoa, how many of these do you have? Or do you want me to clean your lenses? Or don't ask what this is for? Or capo? Or rhythm?